Hey, it's Heidi. Welcome back to Life School, where you learn to love yourself first. Because when you love yourself first, you can love everybody else. And I know that's what you really want to do anyway, right? So, but we're last on the list. Can't do that anymore. It's going to cost you. So today, I actually have a tip for you that I believe is like a life-changing tip. It's a quick one, but it is life-changing. And it's going to work for you if you're a person who feels a lot. You tend to be a highly sensitive person. You notice when the nuances that other people don't. You tend to get your feelings hurt very easily. Other people's opinions of you affect you and impact you. You're hypersensitive to criticism or what people might be perceiving as something wrong about you. And so when somebody treats you unkindly or doesn't make a lot of time for you or acts funny or out of character, suddenly you're stuck wondering what's wrong with you. So this video is for you today. The one question I'm going to ask you to ask yourself moving forward for the rest of your day today and the rest of your life, because I know it's going to save your life if you do it, is what else could this mean? What else could this mean? So if somebody does something to you that's really hurtful, let's say that you're talking with somebody and suddenly they dismiss what you're saying and totally cut you off and just just go off on a tangent and even roll their eyes a little bit and just ignore what you're talking about totally. And you feel completely dismissed, completely diminished, completely dissed, right? Are people still saying that word? I don't know. I am. And then you go, oh my God, and you're inclined to immediately go, they don't care about what I have to say. They're not interested in what I have to say. They hate me. They don't like me. I'm boring. You start making up all these stories. So I want you to take a deep breath. Namaste here for a minute and be cool. And I'm going to ask myself another question. What else could that mean? Ask it. What else could that mean? Well, it could mean maybe you have a friend or a person in your life that's an absent-minded professor and they can't track a conversation long enough and so they need to change the subject, and maybe it means that they're just kind of erratic. Maybe it actually doesn't mean anything about you at all and it means your friend or the person you're talking to is kind of just like an asshole. I don't know, that could mean that. It could mean that they actually aren't even aware that they're doing it and aware that it bothers you. And actually, that's actually how they communicate, and they're not even quite sure it's a problem at all. There could be so many other meanings that are associated to that other than the one that you make it mean about you all the time. So start asking yourself, what else could this mean? I remember, I have a great friend who I work with who came through treatment and now works with us. And he said, one day I would always greet him every single day with this warm, hey buddy, and give him a big hug and tell him hello. And I'm so happy to see you. Well, one day I was just kind of like, what's up? And I just kept walking, and instantly he went into the story. Oh, did I do something? Is she mad at me? Or what's wrong with her? Or wow, she's not who I thought she was, or just started on this negative track. But if you take a pause back and ask what else could this mean, and you are willing to see somebody in a positive light for a second, and even yourself in a positive light for a second, you might make up another meaning. And he was willing to do that long enough that he thought, well, maybe she's just distracted. He thought better of me, right? And he thought better of himself. And he said, well, maybe she's just oblivious. Maybe she's tired. Maybe she's human. Whoa, newsflash. So that's what I want to encourage you to do, is start just marinating on that question. Post in your comments below how you're able to do that and what results you're actually getting from doing that. I promise you it's going to change everything. Stop making everything mean something negative about you. Listen. You're making up stuff anyway. You're making up what people are thinking. You're making up what their behavior means. Shouldn't it be something beneficial? Shouldn't it be something that helps you instead of hurts you? You're so much more wonderful than you give yourself credit for. You're so much smarter than you think you are. People like you way more than you think they do, right? People really are not thinking the things about you that they think they are. And the people that are thinking those things about you aren't your tribe anyway. My tribe's trying to text me right now. Let me turn this down. So Bottom line, be more of who you are and let people be more of who they are, and accept sometimes it's not about you at all. So what else could this mean? Go to lovecoachheidi.com, get in the inner circle of love so that you can learn how to love yourself even more, because anything good in life, anything that you want to do in life, starts by loving yourself first. All right? Have an excellent day. Take excellent care of yourself, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.